with Chris and the team at LGT, specifically the US team. Thank you very much for the hospitality. One area which we are coming across more and more with clients and being approached is where it's beneficiary pensions, beneficiary accounts, where people have been in the US, they have either, potentially just the simple things like a UK pension, which they've always planned around being a succession planning tool, something that can be passed on to beneficiaries. Whereas, as we're both very well aware of, a lot of institutions in the UK now will not deal with people if they're not on British soil, haven't got a UK address.
Yeah.
So again, from us, from a planning perspective, we're really making sure that these investments are held with trustees who offer a true cross-border solution. Doesn't matter whether the child, the spouse is in, the UK, US, British passport, US passport holder. And again, for us, it's really important that we find underlying investment partners who can also offer that true succession planning. So nobody's forced to take any income, or have a taxable event that doesn't need to happen.
I think that's it. I think it's just sort of ensuring flexibility no matter what circumstance. Yeah. So, the last thing you want to do is at some point say, oh my God, I've moved into this environment, so I've got to change everything completely. You want something that's going to work, no matter where you reside, really. Who inherits your plan. So that's something that on the investment side of things, it's quite straightforward. Yeah. Our investments sort of work for a US taxpayer no matter where they are in the world. Clients always get a US tax report, etc. And from your side, I guess it's joining up with the right pension administrators and parts like that.
Exactly, because although a client might have been in the US 15 years, they've probably got American citizenship, kids are born in the US, they're still British.
Yeah.
And if you ask them, straight in the face, are you going to stay in the US forever? They don't know. And most of them, because of healthcare costs and, the healthcare system in the US will actually say, well, if we get ill, or if one of us gets sick, or if, the spouse dies, we're going to go back to the UK. Yeah. So that portability is super, super, super important.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, we have mutual clients where parents are still UK residents, but they're the children are over that we look after in the States, and their parents got ill and they now have to come back to the UK, change job, and it's the last thing they want to be worrying about is what they can do with their their financial assets, and for them to know that we've got it covered is I guess complete peace of mind, and it won't really change the overall structure, the overall plan, the underlying investments won't change no matter when they come back to the UK.
So Chris, we'd just like to thank you for having us today and giving us a great insight into how you guys operate.
No problem at all. Always welcome to the LGT offices.
Thank you very much.